be running a Spring Boot application on Microsoft Azure. Let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and kick off this image creation just because it takes a little second. As you can see, it's just an ops image create. We give it a -- package, iberg/java, the Java version we want, and the config. Okay, pretty basic. This is going to take a second, so we'll just open up another window and look at what we have. So if we pull up our example Java, this is a pretty basic Hello World Spring application, right? If you have not deployed to Azure before, you'll want to set all of these environment variables. It's quite a lot compared to Google or Amazon, but all of these you want to have set. The docs, if you haven't seen them before, are going to be on ops.city, and we'll go ahead and just show you where those are real quick. Click into docs, click over to Azure, and basically you just follow this little tutorial to set up your credentials. Okay, so we got that. You can look at the config.json. In it, we're going to load up 2 klibs, one for Cloud.net and one for TLS, because Cloud.net depends upon that. This basically checks into the cloud metadata server on Microsoft Azure. We're going to set our zone. We're going to set the bucket that we want to upload to. And then our arguments, we're going to set the OS name to Linux. Basically, this just sets a bunch of defaults. Obviously, we're not running Linux here. But lots of Java programs want to have this OS name set. And then we built a jar, so that's just in Target, my project. This was just built with the Maven package command, and we're going to load up that directory Target, and we're going to have this empty directory called temp because we want that. Our POM, pretty basic. This is just a Hello World Spring Boot POM. And I'll do a tree just so you can see what all is here. Nothing too fancy. Everything in Target was auto-generated by the POM. So we can see this image is still taking a little bit to load. It's like 90 megs gzipped. I would ignore these files. This is just a whatever package I'm using didn't have these. They were like symlinks to files, which is okay because you can see it's just looking at user shared doc. All right. So once this is back, we'll come back. Okay. So we're back, and the image was created. Great. Let's see our instance create command. You can see. Obviously, I already have all my Azure environment variables loaded, so otherwise you'll need to export all those that I showed you earlier. Now that our image is uploaded, the instance creation command will run a little bit faster here. And essentially, this is going to create a lot of things for you. It's going to create a NIC. It's going to create network security group. It's going to create quite a few other things automatically. So you don't really have to deal with any of this. Okay, so it looks like it got created. Let's just go ahead and see if we can see anything. Instance list. I think I'm doing this right. Okay, so here's our IP of 4 dot. Okay, and 8080, and so it says hello world. And so that's your first Spring Boot application running on Microsoft Azure. Catch you next time.